Yeah, okay. Welcome, class, to our last day of presentation. Today is the 13th of June. We're almost midway through the month of June 2017. I'm reaching you from UNESCO Paris in France. I, I'm sure you all are from, differently located. That is the beauty of technology in assisting us to bridge the gap between you and me. Yeah, we are going to take on the seminar presentation on computer maintenance as part of EST 874, and after that, we'll take some of the areas of materials that you have not presented. So we're going to begin with Bileyi, and we'll then go on to Busayo and Solomon, after which we'll take on some of the outstanding things. As you are aware, the rules of the presentation are clear. You take 8 minutes. 6 minutes down the road, I warn you that you have just 2 minutes, and I will expect that you wrap up exactly in 8 minutes, and then we can take 1 minute or two for discussion. So, are you ready to roll? Are you ready? Are we ready?
Yes,
Okay, that's fine. We're ready. So, Bileyi, you have the floor.
I'm presenting on the topic issues involved in the corrective and preventive maintenance of a laptop. And you can see that clearly on the first slide. So I move to the next slide, which is the outline. And we have introduction, overview, diagram of a laptop, definition, and so on and so forth. I'm moving over to the third slide, is the overview of a laptop. A laptop sometimes is called a notebook. A notebook computer or is a small portable personal computer with its clamshell form factor with a keyboard. So I'm moving over to slide 4 now. Are we all on slide 4?
Yes, we
Are we
are.
all on slide 4?
Sure.
Yes.
We can actually see
On,
you.
okay, on slide 4, that is Mr. Pele. Moving over, as it's just a brief explanation of maintenance. And this is practically keeping a computer in a good state of repair. So I'm moving over to the next slide, which is slide 6, maintenance checklist. You could see there various activities, frequency, and auto. So I'm going to take just few of them. Scan hard disk file system for error. Frequency, daily, auto, yes. And the second one is scan for viruses. Daily and auto is yes. So I'm moving over to the next slide, which is maintenance tasks. We have 4 maintenance tasks, and we have the correct maintenance, adaptive maintenance, perfective
Yes, go ahead.
preventive. So I'm moving to the next slide, which is the definition of PM, and that is perfective maintenance, and the other one, which is corrective maintenance. So preventative maintenance, that's the act of a regular schedule check of computer hardware or software to ensure it continues to operate properly. While corrective maintenance is the maintenance tasks performed to identify, isolate, and rectify so that a failed equipment, machine, or system can be restored to an operational condition within the tolerance or limit established for base operations. So I'm moving on to the next slide, which is we're talking about maintenance, and we will not mention anything that has to do with the tools or tools in general. So I'm just going to the lists are on the slide for us to see, but I'm
Yes.
first going to just give some points on basically on 2. The EST, which stands for electrostatic discharge. This is the static damage to the component you are working for. Why the needle fire or homostat up and straight. These are great for small items, setting jumpers, state bend pins, so on and so forth. Hopefully, I'm moving to the next slide, which is slide 11. Are we on slide 11?
Yes, we are. Good man.
So there we have computer preventive maintenance work class. On the items, you could see the temporary internet file, the temporary window files, and so on and so forth. And on my right hand side there, you have daily, weekly, monthly, and annual. These are plans whereby you can maintain the computer, the laptop for perfection or for proper use, or to get the best use from them. Then the next slide, which is the benefit of preventive maintenance, that is on slide 12. You see, the advantage. The first one there is the cost of breakdown maintenance is much greater than the preventive. So it's advisable for one to adhere to the preventive maintenance skills. Then other options are stated there. And lastly, it reduces injury. If you are able to maintain the work plan for preventive maintenance of your laptop, then you will be free from any form of injury. The next slide, which is slide 30, which is basically on the main issues involving in the preventive or corrective maintenance.
Okay.
So I have various slides to talk on this. Hello, sir.
Yes, we're here. Well done.
Are we on slide 13?
Yes.
Yes. When establishing an effective maintenance program, one must determine not only which preventive maintenance routine to accomplish.
Yeah, we're having some echo from you, but not to worry. Just go ahead. But you don't need to read everything on this slide. Just move rather.
Of course, sir.
Yeah.
Of course, sir. But how too often should we do it? So I'm moving over to the next slide too, which is also the continuation of it. The answer to this question would seem on issues or surface to be quite simple. In fact, one proven theory is that the preventive maintenance to corrective maintenance work in order of this ratio, 6 to 1. So I'm moving to the next slide, which is also the continuation of the issues involving the preventive and corrective maintenance. Like I said you should maintain a ratio of 6 to 1. The assumption is that if the ratio is greater than 6 to 1, you are performing the perfective too often. And if the ratio is less than 6 to 1 ratio, you are not performing it often enough. Then I move over to the next slide, which is also continuation of the issues involving perfective and corrective maintenance.
Okay, so you have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Yes, sir. 2 true statements that can be found in nearly every maintenance related publication on market is that you must evaluate the ratio of preventive maintenance action to corrective maintenance to determine the effectiveness of your program. And second, so I move over to the next slide, which is just giving us the actions, various actions involving the corrective and preventive maintenance. And the last option is that in a proactive maintenance environment, the perfective maintenance activity should account for approximately 30% of total maintenance resources issue. So the last slide, which is my references. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you all.
Wonderful. This is top class. Yeah, I thought you would give him an applause, class. I think he has done very well. He has done very well. That's the model. He's showing good leadership. You can see how he has moved. Joseph Amuide, recall that your presentation in the 901 class, you can see the huge difference. He moved, with good pace, and his slides were attractive, not just dull and a copy of Word and slapping it onto the PowerPoint slide. So well done. Let's ask some questions. Ademola Lawal. Solomon.
No questions, sir.
I said to you in this class that I don't want to hear this no question thing. Yeah, Solomon.
Sir.
Busayo.
Sir, Mr. Gillen, I just want to ask you, can you just probably tell us some of the preventive maintenance to keep the laptop in a good state?
Yeah, if we're following, he did. Where did you follow in the slides? You have all of them listed there, but maybe you have 1 second to answer that. If you go to maybe slide 10 or something, they're out there. Ogokwe.
My question is,
said other types of maintenance. You said we have preventive, adaptive, this maintenance now. How do you grade the one that's software maintenance and the one that is hardware maintenance?
Okay.
Which particular one is software or hardware maintenance?
Okay, Johnson. Oh, he's not ready. Bele, you just answered the question. No. I've told you now. You are too sluggish. Yes, Bele, please answer the questions that are on the floor.
Thank you very much for today.
Yes.
The corrective maintenance is when you have a damage that has to do with the hardware. But the preventive can also be both assigned for both software and hardware. Have I answered your question?
Okay, that's
Hello,
fine.
Hello,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Mrs. Igokwe, have I answered your question? Hello?
She said yes. So go ahead. You say you have answered it. Yes. Take on Busayo's question. Just list one or two that he wasn't following you on the maintenance the maintenance checklist maybe. So just mention one or two there if you can.
So at least there are some of the work plan, maintenance plan, running virus and Windows updates, runs file boost, deleting temporary files. These are some of the maintenance plan that you can use.
Okay, that's good. Well done. So let's take on the next one. Busayo, say you are presenting next, not so.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine. So Busayo, you have the floor. Let's have your presentation.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, class. I'll be taking you on the issues involved in corrective maintenance and the preventive maintenance of a laptop. Now, first of all, what is computer maintenance? Now, computer maintenance is
Can you tell us the slide that you are on?
I'm on slide 3.
Yeah, so please let us know.
Slide 3. Now, the computer maintenance is actually the practice of keeping computer in a good state of repair. And this actually stems from corrective maintenance and the preventive maintenance. Now, when we talk about the hardware corrective maintenance, it's actually the process of making a small repairs on the computer hardware, which will actually include changing or replacing damaged parts with new ones. Now, there are certain steps that must be followed things or repair hardware. Now, these are one technical intervention. We have the repair and we have the performance. Technical intervention is just that the laptop problems are analyzed and the problem are reviewed and solutions are being provided. Then the repair is actually the replacement of the damaged components. The white performance is when the components are actually replaced or repaired and several tests are done on them. Now, generally, the devices that actually fail most in our laptops are the internal ones. I mean, the ones that are actually inside the casing. Now, let's quickly look at some of the issues and probably the possible solution we can actually apply to them. Now, let's look at slide 4. Now, the most common problem that arises is actually heating. Heating in the cycle due to the fan malfunction. Overheating causes the motherboard to actually burn out. And the solution to this problem is to actually determine where the heat is coming from. And once that is actually determined, you need to confirm if it is actually blowing hot or not. Now, usually, an accumulation of dust in the fan restricts the movement of air. So what you do in that case is to actually turn the laptop upside down, unscrew the fan doors, and clean everything with a can of compressed air. Now, also dying batteries, if you also look at this on the slide, I have dying batteries. Dying batteries can also generate a lot of heat. It is either you remove the battery and replace it with a new one. Then let's move to slide 5. Here I have my RAM memory. Now, the most common failure when a laptop gets stuck and the monitor turns is by a malfunction of the RAM memory. Now, the solution is to change the entire drive. And there are certain symptoms that occur when this happens. When you notice that several websites takes a minute to load, it may actually be as a result of the RAM problem. And when the computer randomly restarts while you open it, while you are working on it, or when a blue screen with a white text flashes before restarting, or when an attempt to install a new program fails, all these problems could actually be as a result of the RAM problem. Then let's move to the hard drive. Now, the hard disk failures are due to actually virus attack, poor power supply, corrupted operating system, damaged block. Hard disks could also fail due to probably worn out parts. hard disk could also fail due to head crash. Where the read right head of the device touches the platter and crashes the data storage surface. So there are also instances where the computer fails to detect the hard disk or the BIOS, that is the basic input and output self-test. Now this happens when the UPS fails to deliver the required power supply or gives high power supply. When that happens, the BIOS cannot detect the hard drive. So that's one of the issues affecting the hard drive. Now we also have the heat and dust on that same slide. Now, this is one of the hard disk problems that occurs frequently due to excess usage. The system gets heated to peak points. Sometimes lack of ventilation and faulty CPU can also cause this particular problem. Motherboard also. So many factors could cause the motherboard to fail, e.g., electricity spikes, smoke dust, heating.
You have not asked us to advance to another slide. You have moved to motherboard. Please always
Yeah.
remember,
I said
Busayo, you have
motherboard.
this. You have this.
Slide 10.
You have this. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
I said that's slide 7. That's motherboard slide 7. I'm on slide 7 now. Are we there?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I said so many factors are actually responsible for the failure of motherboard. And I said you have heating issues, smoke, dust, and fan failure. These factors may actually cause motherboard to fail. And when motherboard fail, you have certain symptoms that emanate. You may have a blue screen that the pipe that the motherboard is faulty. You may have a burning smell coming out, and you may have a bloated capacitors. And also, you may also have random restart or random shutdown of the system. So when you notice all these problems or issues coming up, then you should know that the motherboard is faulty. Now let's quickly look at the preventive maintenance. Now, preventive maintenance includes certain things to be done.
Now you will tell us now that you have told us to advance, whereas you didn't tell us to move to the next slide. And slide number what? Please, Busayo, please do your best to keep to learn when we ask you to do something. This is about the 50th time we'll be telling you to do this. Go ahead.
Slide 8. Now, I said the preventive maintenance includes certain things to be performed to prolong the life of your laptop. Now, a laptop in a normal working environment should be cleaned at least once a year. The case should be cleaned. Proper ventilation should be allowed into part of the system. Even when a non-optical mouse also gets dirty, the pointer moves erratically. I believe we all notice that when the optical mouse gets dirty, the pointer moves irrationally. So the thing to do there is to unscrew the ring on the bottom of the mouse and remove the ball. Then scrap the accumulated junk off. The accumulated part and on the two plastic rollers to clean the dirt. So when you do that, the mouse will keep working. Then about the keyboard also, you also need to keep the keyboard in a good working condition by cleaning the keyboard, turn the keyboard upside down and shake it to clear the crumbs from between the keys. Then lastly, you need to check your power protection. That is actually to receive the cables plugged into your surge protector. That's why I said be sure to power down the computer and remove the power cord for any computer. Remove the battery and the AC adapter for a laptop and allow the restart center to cool before accessing the internal part. Now, also on that, I also have that is on my slide 9, where I have the having antivirus software available is the best defense against virus. Now, antivirus is one of those things you can install to prevent virus from gaining access into the system. Even if you know what you download, it could still contain a virus. If you choose not to have antivirus software, you run the risk of a cycle error or software problem in your system. So the virus may also slow down the system operation and performance. Then on my slide 10, backing up the system. Now, whenever you have an important files in the system that
you have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Okay, sir. It is important you back up the system, because if you don't back up the system, once anything happens to the system, automatically you lose all your files is gone. So it is important for you to back. And as I say, maintaining a good set of backup is a critical part of preventive maintenance. Now on my slide 11, you check your software updates. Now, software updates are a vital part of keeping your computer running smoothly. Even if you have your operating system and apps configured to update automatically, monitor them in case your settings have changed or an update failed to load. know when your antivirus license expires to. Finding out if it has an expired month before your computer was affected is a headache no one needs. So these are just the preventive measures to take to actually keep your computer or your laptop working in good condition. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Let us applaud him. Thank you. Well done, Busayo. As you can see in this class, everybody is adding to the different perspectives that the others bring. You can see that Bile's perspectives quite nice. It gave us something quite very broad and comprehensive. Busayo's own is also comprehensive, but it went into some details in a few cases. So let us have comments or questions, observations on this presentation. Demola Lawa.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask him if in the of an what's called antivirus on the system, is it a corrective maintenance or a preventive maintenance? I want to know specifically.
I want you to answer that question yourself. You're a master student in computer science education. I want you to answer it yourself.
Actually,
It's both.
It's supposed to be both.
Yeah, exactly.
But he only mentioned the preventive aspect.
Okay, that's fine. Solomon, any question for him? Question. Ugoke.
I want to.
Ugoke, question for Busayo. Ugoke. Sorry, Solomon, that's all for you. There's an echo, so I don't want you to.
There's noise over there.
Yeah, that's from Solomon. That's why I didn't want him to keep. Ugoke, can you come on with your question? Yes.
I don't have any question.
Please be reminded that in the presentation of Gbelei, I did say that I don't want to hear anything like I don't have any question. So please let that be the last time you say you don't have any question. Johnson Famuide.
Yeah, I noticed in the slide, sir,
Yes.
that the topic, the title is that maintenance of laptop, but those things displayed, most of them are desktop. They are desktop accessories.
But I don't think so. It means you are not following the slides. I can just even quickly go to the slides in which. Oh, okay. You are talking about. Oh yeah, that is correct. That is correct. You are right. So, can you address that? No. You address when we have all the questions in. Billy, what's your question? Billy, what's your question?
My question: the computer in a normal working environment should be cleaned at least once in a year. Is that appropriate?
It actually contradicts your own completely. So I'm sure he knows that it's not true. That it must be some error there. Anyway, so back to Busayo. Can you please answer the two questions quickly?
Okay. Let me start from Lawala Demola when he said antivirus. Now, antivirus is both preventive.
We have sorted that one out. We have sorted that one out. We have sorted it out.
Concerning Billy question, that a computer in a normal working environment should be cleansed at least once. I think that's an error.
Yeah, that's fine.
A computer in a normal working environment should be cleaned at least, let's say 3 to 4 times, probably in a week or in a month.
That's correct. That's correct. Yes. The last question.
Then the last question, I can't remember.
No. He said you were talking about preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, you are using only examples of desktop. So that's an error too. I mean, that's something. No, don't worry yourself. I mean, the your figure that you showed or the parts that you showed were those of the desktop. So all you need to say is that you missed putting those of the laptop there. So that's it. So very well done. Solomon, by the way, we can't take Solomon on this preventive maintenance because of that noise. Yeah, there is some noise coming from you. If you are ready, okay, we can take you. Okay. Now, Solomon, you have the floor. Please present.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, class. Good evening. Solomon. I want to present a topic titled Issue Involved in Corrective and Preventive Maintenance of a Laptop. Now, I'm in slide 2, where I have introduction. Are we there?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are there.
Preventive maintenance is the key to obtaining year of trouble.
Solomon, I hope you are not going to read. I hope you don't plan to read anything here. You don't plan to read this in word for word. I hope you don't plan to do that.
Yes, sir. So, what I mean here is that we don't need to preventive maintenance in order to take adequate care of the laptop so that we can be able to use it appropriately to carry out different missions that we ought to do. And that is the reason why we are involved in this maintenance. Because most of the time we find out that we accidentally drop the laptops in hard surfaces. Sometimes that causes some little problems. So, in order to be able to maintain them as we are going along with them, and not to lose our data, not to cause hardware failure, we have to always apply preventive maintenance. I'm going to slide 3. Here I have types of preventive maintenance. I have 2 main types of preventive maintenance procedure. One is passive preventive maintenance, and the second one is active preventive maintenance. When we say passive preventive maintenance, we include precautionary steps that we take in order to protect our system from environment. And when we say environment, we are referring to things like power protection, devices, ensuring clean, temperature control environment, preventive excessive vibration from the environment where we are working in. When we talk about active preventive maintenance program, we include performing procedures that hold longer trouble-free life for our laptops. This type of preventive maintenance is done periodically to clean the systems and the components, as well as carrying out antivirus and anti-spam scan, as the case might be. I'm going to slide 4. Here, I look in details the 2 types of preventive maintenance I've mentioned earlier. Number 1, which is passive preventive maintenance procedure. This one has to do with 2 things: physical and electrical aspects of concern for the system. When we say physical concern, we include conditions such as ambient temperature, thermal stress from power cycling, dust and smoke contamination, disturbance such as shock and vibration. When we say electrical concern, we include static electricity, power line noise, radio frequency interference. I move to slide 5. Yeah, because of time, I'm not going to go through everything that is inserted there. The first one is pump jog shaft or physically punish the system, especially while it is running. Dropping the system, even if it's carrying some operation. Backing up move faster. I'm still in slide 5. Back in luggage that would be checked at the airport. Placing cases and others on top of laptop. During the laptop, the temperature is below 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
You have 2 more minutes. You have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes exactly.
Let us go to slide 6. Here I have maintenance. That has to do with packing up data, running a full system antivirus and file scan, running Windows scan, Windows disk cleanup, like file recycle bin, temporary internet files, Windows internet temporary files, install program of previously downloaded or installed programs. Let's go to slide 7. This one has to do with monthly maintenance routine. What we must do every month in order to keep our laptops in good shape. We have to create an operating system backup.
Okay, 1 more minute. I'm going to stop you exactly in 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute, please. 1 more minute.
Yes, sir. Number 8 slide. Here I talk about daily use. They have mentioned there hand air, contact cleaners, smoke brush, chemicals that we can use for doing that. Standard cleaning solutions, constant cleaner and lubricant duster. Like 9, cleaning procedures.
Okay, thank you. Your time is up. Your time is up. Let us applaud him. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he has not spent his time very well, like the others did. The reason being, you have too much on the slide, and so you have the temptation to now be reading word for word, and then trying to cover every element there. But on balance, you did very, very well, Solomon. Yeah. So let's have questions for him. Gbeleyi, question for him. Johnson, question.
I just have I have observation.
Yes.
And that is what you said. Because he has so many this thing on his slide.
Yes.
The slide is too worded.
It's too worded. It's too just like you. It was just following your footstep.
Exactly like me, sir. I was not saying that. And I think I am learning more and more. I'm learning more and more out on better way of presentation.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So, Madam Uchenna.
Sir, I think when you're packing your laptop, you should.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
He said if you're traveling, you should put your laptop where you have heavy equipment.
I was wondering because that slide is very interesting. That particular slide, I just go to it. He said that general system care handling, bump, jar, shake, or physically punish the system, especially while it is running. Is that how you care for it? Drop the system if it's a carrying case. So that's what Madam Uchenna is saying. Because it's just it's antithetical to what you should do, just exact opposite of what you should do to maintain the laptop. Don't worry, you answer everybody together. Busayo.
Okay, sir.
Busayo. Lawal. Busayo. Okay, you see, when people see that I get unhappy about your class. Gbeleyi, what did I say about this no question thing?
Everybody should.
Okay, that's fine. Johnson Famuide, what did I say about this no question thing?
You said every one of us have a question to ask.
Uchenna, what did I say about this no question thing?
Said everybody must have a question.
Exactly. Then suddenly this Busayo person who will never do the correct thing, like all the slides that he's been giving to us will have issues, and he just now telling me no question. So ask your question, Busayo. Do that quickly. Lawal. Lawal. Okay, Lawal is not on yet. So Solomon, answer the questions. Yes.
Okay. What I was saying there is that one of the issues where that warrant to for us involving maintenance is that maybe you are traveling and you have so much load around you. You discover that the way you keep the laptop, you will not be so concerned about it. The load you are carrying will be on it. The other one is like you have said, it's like I said the opposite, the first bomb. I was just trying to say that some of the things that we do on the laptop, it's like we are punishing it. That's just what I'm trying to establish there.
Okay.
So
Our suggestion. Sorry, Solomon. Our suggestion is for you to change the title there. Ways of poor handling of the computer.
Yes.
There's a poor handle, not general system care and handling. The ways in which we poorly handle computers. That's what this one should be. Okay. Keep going. There are some other questions, I think. Or rather, you've done with the questions asked. Okay, if you have, let us thank everybody who has presented on computer maintenance and repairs. That's Bilei, Busayo, and Solomon. Is there another person who has a presentation on PC maintenance? Okay, none. What I will do is I'm going to bring the class on this PC maintenance to a close, and then I'll open another window for all manner of miscellaneous presentations, maybe tomorrow, because when I'm uploading this one, I don't want it to be anything different from maintenance. Rather than have maintenance, then have Core i7, have the other elements there. Is that a good thing to do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Johnson, family.
No, I said yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
I think it was Billy that wanted to come in.
Okay, Billy, what's up? Okay, nothing. So let me thank you all. Been a nice class. Your exam. Thank the class. Recall that the examination is going to be when? When is the exam for the course? On the 19th. Next week, Monday, June 19, 2017. At what time? I gave you the time.
He said in the afternoon.
Yes, no, I didn't just say in the afternoon. I gave you time.
Prof, sir, I thought he said maybe there's going to be a switch.
There's no switch. I told you 1 p.m. I sent you a text, I think, or I may have sent you.
I saw the text. I mean, for me, both masters and PhD.
No, the PhD class, EST 907, is starting at about 10. I'm finishing at about 12. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to, since I'm teaching both classes, we'll stagger it. Okay, I wish you the best of luck. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not getting text though.
Pardon?
Now you heard.
Pardon?
He said she didn't get the text.
Yeah, no, now you are fair. Thank you, family. That's the thing. No matter how you get it from, either by text or by email or whatever. So anyway, best of luck to you all, and wish you well. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.